Imagine soaring above a land where ancient mist-covered mountains melt into shimmering golden coastlines, where emerald waters cradle limestone giants, and centuries of history breathe through every cobblestone street. Welcome to Vietnam, one of Southeast Asia's most breathtaking and soul-stirring destinations. From the moment you arrive, this extraordinary country wraps around you like a living, breathing masterpiece. Picture yourself wandering through ancient temples draped in incense smoke, drifting across glittering bays aboard a traditional wooden vessel, and losing yourself in the electric energy of vibrant street markets overflowing with color, fragrance, and life. Vietnam is not simply a place you visit, it is a place that transforms you, challenges your senses, and leaves an imprint on your heart that no amount of time can erase. Throughout this video, we will take you on an unforgettable visual journey across this magnificent nation, revealing landscapes and stories that will inspire you to pack your bags immediately. Let us begin. Our journey begins in Hanoi, the soul-stirring capital of Vietnam, where history and modern life blend seamlessly together. Spread before you is the iconic Ho Chi Lake, its shimmering waters cradled by ancient trees that have stood for centuries, creating a peaceful sanctuary right in the heart of the bustling city. Wander through the historic Old Quarter, where narrow winding streets tell stories of 1,000 years of trade, culture, and tradition around every corner. Colorful shop fronts, fragrant street food stalls, and the gentle hum of daily life make this neighborhood truly unforgettable. Rising majestically against a vast open sky, the Grand Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum complex commands deep respect and admiration, standing as a powerful symbol of Vietnam's revolutionary spirit and national pride. Hanoi welcomes every visitor with warmth, offering a remarkable window into the country's rich and layered past. Nestled within the heart of Hanoi lies a place where knowledge and beauty have coexisted for nearly 1,000 years. The Temple of Literature, founded in 1070, stands as Vietnam's very first university, a living monument to the nation's deep reverence for education and culture. As we move through its grand entrance gates, sweeping views of immaculately manicured courtyards unfold before us, each space more breathtaking than the last. Traditional Vietnamese architecture rises gracefully overhead, with curved rooftops adorned in intricate carvings that speak to centuries of artistic mastery. Wander further inside and discover the serene lotus ponds, their still waters perfectly mirroring the ancient pavilions that surround them. These tranquil reflections carry the weight of generations of scholars who once walked these very paths. The Temple of Literature is not simply a historical landmark, it is the cultural soul of Hanoi, preserving Vietnam's scholarly tradition with extraordinary grace and timeless elegance. Traveling northward from Hanoi, we arrive at one of the most breathtaking places on Earth, Halong Bay. Recognized as a United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization World Heritage Site, this legendary bay stretches across nearly 1,500 square kilometers of the Gulf of Tonkin. What greets your eyes is simply unforgettable. Thousands of towering limestone karsts emerge dramatically from the emerald green waters below, sculpted by millions of years of geological transformation. These ancient formations rise like silent giants, some reaching heights of over 100 meters above the surface. As the early morning mist rolls gently across the water, traditional wooden junk boats glide peacefully between the karsts, their dark silhouettes creating a scene that feels almost dreamlike. The interplay of light, water, and stone produces a landscape unlike anywhere else on our planet. Halong Bay is not simply a destination, it is a living, breathing masterpiece painted by nature itself. Beneath the towering limestone karsts of Halong Bay lies a world few travelers ever truly witness. Hidden within these ancient formations are extraordinary caves and grottos that have been sculpted by nature over millions of years. Among the most magnificent is Sung Sot Cave, meaning surprise cave, and once you step inside, the name makes perfect sense. Massive stalactites hang from cathedral-like ceilings like frozen waterfalls, while enormous stalagmites rise dramatically from the cave floor below. Colorful lights illuminate every corner, casting vivid hues of blue, gold, and violet across the ancient limestone surfaces. The chambers stretch endlessly deeper into the mountain, each one more breathtaking than the last. The sheer scale of these interior spaces is simply overwhelming, making visitors feel remarkably small against the grandeur of geological time. Sung Sot Cave stands as one of Halong Bay's most treasured secrets, waiting patiently to astonish every soul who enters. From the limestone waters of Halong Bay, we now ascend into the northwestern highlands, where an entirely different kind of natural masterpiece awaits. Welcome to Sapa, a breathtaking highland region that feels like something painted by the hands of nature itself. Stretching across the mountain slopes are endless layers of terraced rice fields, cascading downward in sweeping curves of gold and green. During harvest season, these terraces glow like liquid amber under the afternoon sun, creating one of the most photographed landscapes in all of Southeast Asia. Nestled deep within the valleys below are the villages of ethnic minority communities, including the Hmong and Dao peoples, who have cultivated these remarkable terraces for generations. Above it all, dramatic peaks disappear into rolling clouds, creating an almost mystical atmosphere that changes by the hour. Sapa is not simply a destination. It is a living, breathing landscape shaped equally by nature and by the enduring spirit of its mountain people. From the misty highlands, we now travel south to one of Vietnam's most beloved destinations, the ancient town of Hoi An in central Vietnam. This UNESCO World Heritage Site feels like stepping into a living painting where history and beauty exist in perfect harmony. Stretching across the Thu Bon River, colorful lantern-lit buildings cast shimmering reflections onto the calm water below, creating a scene that is truly magical, especially as the sun begins its golden descent. At the heart of the old town stands the iconic Japanese covered bridge, a centuries-old symbol of Hoi An's rich multicultural trading history, connecting communities across time and tradition. Venture beyond the town center, and the landscape opens into breathtaking countryside, where lush emerald rice paddies stretch endlessly under a warm amber sky. Traditional fishing villages dot the riverbanks, their wooden boats resting quietly as the sunset bathes everything in a rich, glowing warmth that feels almost timeless. Just a short journey from Hoi An lies Hue, Vietnam's former imperial capital and a city steeped in royal grandeur. Once the seat of the Nguyen dynasty, Hue carries an air of timeless majesty that sets it apart from anywhere else in the country. The massive imperial citadel dominates the city's heart, its ancient stone walls stretching across a vast area and encircled by a wide reflective moat that mirrors centuries of Vietnamese history. Along the gentle banks of the Perfume River, the iconic Tien Mu Pagoda rises gracefully into the sky, its seven-tiered tower standing as one of Vietnam's most enduring symbols. Venture further into the surrounding forested hillsides and you will discover the elaborate royal tombs of the Nguyen emperors, each one a breathtaking architectural masterpiece blending seamlessly with the natural landscape. Hue is truly a destination where history, culture, and nature exist in perfect harmony. From the imperial grandeur of Hue, we now journey westward into one of Vietnam's most extraordinary natural wonders, Phong Nha Ke Bang National Park. This ancient karst landscape, stretching across central Vietnam near the Laotian border, holds secrets buried deep within its forested mountains for millions of years. Declared a United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization World Heritage Site, this park is home to the world's largest cave systems, including the legendary Sun Dung Cave. Discovered only in 1991 and fully explored in 2009, Sun Dung is simply beyond imagination. Its massive chambers stretch over 9 kilometers long, reaching heights of nearly 200 meters, large enough to contain entire city blocks. Remarkably, Sun Dung has developed its own internal jungle ecosystem and independent weather system, with clouds forming inside its colossal passages. Surrounding the cave entrance, dense karst mountain forests draped in emerald green create a landscape that feels genuinely prehistoric and hauntingly beautiful. Traveling south, we arrive at Ho Chi Minh City, formerly known as Saigon, Vietnam's largest and most dynamic urban center. This electrifying metropolis pulses with an energy unlike anywhere else in the country, where modern skyscrapers stand proudly alongside colonial-era architecture, creating a fascinating visual contrast at every turn. Along the Saigon River, sweeping city skyline views reveal a rapidly growing financial hub that never seems to sleep. Glass towers reflect the golden afternoon light, while river traffic moves steadily below, painting a picture of a city confidently embracing its future. The historic Reunification Palace stands as a powerful reminder of Vietnam's complex past, its wide green grounds offering a peaceful contrast to the surrounding urban energy. Nearby, the legendary Ben Thon market area buzzes with extraordinary life. Street vendors, motorbikes, and locals weaving through crowded lanes capture the true heartbeat of Saigon, a city that beautifully balances history, culture, and unstoppable modern ambition. From the urban energy of Ho Chi Minh City, we drift southward into an entirely different world. Welcome to the Mekong Delta, Vietnam's legendary rice bowl, where life has flowed alongside water for thousands of years. Here, an extraordinary network of rivers, canals, and tributaries weaves endlessly through dense tropical greenery, creating one of the most fertile and visually stunning landscapes on Earth. Colorful wooden boats crowded the famous floating markets, piled high with vibrant fresh produce, their reflections dancing across the shimmering water surface. Vendors call out across the river, trading mangoes, dragon fruit, and coconuts in a tradition stretching back generations. Beyond the waterways, the landscape opens into something truly humbling. Endless flat paddy fields stretch all the way to the horizon, their brilliant green and golden hues shifting gently in the warm breeze. This remarkable region feeds not just Vietnam, but much of Southeast Asia, making it one of the most agriculturally vital landscapes anywhere in the world. From the fertile waterways of the Mekong Delta, we now travel northward along Vietnam's central coast to the dynamic city of Da Nang, where dramatic natural formations meet modern coastal beauty. Rising unexpectedly from the flat coastal plain, the Marble Mountains stand as 5 ancient marble and limestone hills, each named after one of the 5 natural elements: metal, wood, water, fire, and earth. These sacred peaks are home to hidden caves, Buddhist sanctuaries, and panoramic viewpoints that have drawn pilgrims and travelers for centuries. Stretching gracefully across the Han River, the iconic Dragon Bridge serves as both a vital crossing and a beloved symbol of Da Nang's ambitious spirit, breathing literal fire during the weekend evening celebrations. Just beyond the city's edge, Mai Kea Beach unfolds in a breathtaking sweep of golden sand, where the warm turquoise waters of the South China Sea stretch endlessly toward the horizon, earning its reputation as one of Asia's most beautiful beaches. Nestled high in the Central Highlands, Dalit stands apart as Vietnam's city of eternal spring, where cool mountain air and perpetual blooms create a landscape unlike anywhere else in the country. Rolling flower valleys stretch across the hillsides in waves of vibrant color, painting the terrain with extraordinary natural beauty. The dramatic Pongur and Datanle waterfalls thunder magnificently through dense pine forests, their cascading waters carving paths through ancient rock formations below. At the very heart of the city, the serene Xuan Huang Lake mirrors the surrounding colonial architecture and misty mountain peaks in its glassy surface, offering a moment of peaceful reflection. Climbing the surrounding hillsides, endless rows of coffee and tea plantations disappear into the low-hanging clouds, creating an almost dreamlike atmosphere that feels worlds away from Vietnam's coastal lowlands. Dalat truly captures the soul of Highland Vietnam in its most breathtaking and unforgettable form. Our final destination brings us to Phu Quoc Island, Vietnam's crown jewel of tropical paradise nestled in the Gulf of Thailand. This breathtaking island is a world unto itself, where crystal-clear turquoise waters stretch endlessly toward the horizon, revealing vibrant coral reef ecosystems teeming with extraordinary marine life beneath the surface. Wide white sandy beaches lined with gracefully swaying palm trees invite travelers into a state of pure serenity and wonder. The island's untouched natural beauty feels almost otherworldly, with pristine shorelines that seem to have been painted by nature's most talented hand. As daylight surrenders to evening, Phu Quoc transforms into something truly magical. Spectacular sunset panoramas paint the expansive sky in breathtaking shades of deep orange, rose gold, and soft pink, casting a warm, ethereal glow across the shimmering waters below. From its thriving underwater gardens to its golden shorelines, Phu Quoc Island perfectly embodies Vietnam's extraordinary natural magnificence, leaving every visitor completely and utterly spellbound. From the misty highlands of Sapa to the turquoise shores of Phu Quoc, from the ancient lantern-lit streets of Hoi An to the towering limestone karsts of Halong Bay, Vietnam is a country that simply refuses to be forgotten. Every landscape tells a story. Every destination holds a memory waiting to be made. We have journeyed through imperial citadels, hidden cave systems, floating river markets, and golden coastal horizons. And yet no video can truly capture what it feels like to stand inside these places yourself. Vietnam is calling you. Whether you're a first-time traveler or a seasoned explorer, this extraordinary country has something remarkable to offer at every turn. Start planning your Vietnamese adventure today. Research, dream, and book that journey you have always imagined. And as we leave you now with this final sweeping aerial view of Vietnam's breathtaking coastline, dissolving into a warm golden horizon, remember, the most beautiful journey is always the one you take yourself.